everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well, and again, Happy New Year's. Now we're getting into that first full week of January 2020. I have to say 2020 out loud, as you write it to 2020, you got to say it because, it takes a month to stop writing 2019. But anyway, I hope all is well, and I'm going to do a reading for the week, this week, and that's going from January 6th through the 11th. And let's see what the cards say, okay? First card we got here is Message from Water. And before I go any further, hit that subscribe button, okay? So you can get all the updates, because things are changing. So I want to make sure that you stay informed. And I would like to grow my channel, and I can only do that with your help. So thank you in advance. Now, we have here the Message of Water. And does she kind of remind you of the Chariot? Holding both sides of that emotion, the yin, the yang, the male, the masculine. However, she's very regal here. So there's a sense of going into some balanced emotions, or need to bring balance into our emotions this week, which is interesting too, because Friday is the full moon in Cancer. So stay tuned, or stay, the full moon readings will be posted soon. Also, check out your 2020 readings for your sun, moon, rising. And then there's also a monthly overview. So check all that out for the signs that apply to you. So coming into this week, there is a need to balance, or you've already got the reins on your emotions, or get the reins, because we're going into this full moon in Cancer. So, full moons are about balance or heightened emotions. So there's going to be a need to control that. And also, we still have the sun, is in responsible Capricorn. January, this is Capricorn season. So you're coming for people are coming from the holidays if you went overboard. So it's like getting control of all that stuff. So it's just like that sense of responsibility. I think that hits at the first of every month, all the responsibilities, what you got to do. So with all that said, and we also have that need to be responsible and balancing our emotions, this also allows us to think methodically in our approach. So thinking methodically in our approach as we balance our emotions during the course of this week, this is more or less an underlying vibration that's here, because there's going to be some type of need to take a leap of faith here. And when you kind of look at that picture, it doesn't look like it's a big of a fall, but it could be scary nevertheless. And we also, depending on different whatever your Mars is in, because Mars right now is in Sag. So Sag is like a sense of adventure, or should I say their motivation. Whatever it is that you want to do could be motivated by your sense of ideals. And that may be whatever your New Year's resolution, what types of things were you planning. This is like taking a leap of faith here. So during the course of the week, it's going to be about balancing our emotions and still being able to move forward in our lives. And in order to balance our emotions and move forward in our lives, I see here we have the Ten of Air. So this is what we need to release in order to move forward. So what we have to release is, all the things that swim around in our head, all the things that people say, you can't do this, you ugly, you fat, BS. These are the people, places, and things that, maybe this part of getting your emotions in order, getting your emotions in balance, getting, or it could be what's creating maybe a little emotional sensitivity, because we're coming into that full moon. So there could be some things stirring. But these are the things, I know it looks ominous, all these dead birds, but this is what you need to do. Let all these thoughts, feelings, well, this is air, so feelings, you have to control your feelings, but these are thoughts that you just need to release at this time, because this is a 10, the 10. So you get ready to start the 1 cycle. So you get ready to come on up out of that, which I think is very interesting, because the overall message is the Queen of Pentacles. So if you're willing to gain control or balance your emotions and take a leap of faith into your own future and let go of the drama, the negativity, it could be people, places, and things. And maybe it could just be the way you see or perceive. Perception versus, your perception of things. Maybe you need to bring some balance to the perception, your perception of things, so that you can climb this ladder. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? She's got control in her material world. She's able to influence, or she's an influential figure, should I say. And she has control over herself in her material world. And the message here is, do not remain too attached to what you have obtained or earned, but continue to climb without worrying about how much you are risking. So continue to climb, and don't worry about all these things, these fears, these things that say you can't do it, you shouldn't do it, or you fat, you ugly, oh my God, I got a bill, my car broke down. I mean, we can go on and on and on what these things could be for each and every one of us. However, we are being encouraged this week to gain control of our emotions, bring them into balance. Bring into balance that yin yang, male, masculine, positive, negative, however you perceive that to be. Let's get that into balance and be able to, like when you look at this, it doesn't really look like a big cliff, but, take that little leap of faith and forget the nonsensical malarkey here. Get out of your head. And what's that show? Get to stepping. Well, but you get to stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these things deter you. Now, what I've done is I pulled a crystal and a tree, because for me, everything is in nature. Okay? Now, the crystal that I pulled, okay, what did I do here? Let me see. I want to get the book so I can give you all the information on the crystal. Okay, the crystal that I pulled is carnelian. And this crystal represents creativity. It's interesting if, like, we think about the things right here. It could be other people's envy, jealousy, and things like that coming towards you. This particular crystal can dispel that. So I want you to be encouraged that you have the ability to remain calm during disputes and self-control, not to follow the crowd. You can't. It's like you self-control. That's really what this is about. Control of self. Not to overreact, because people know how if you're the type of person who always reacts, people know that and they know what buttons to push. So don't let people push your buttons. So you have the courage to face danger. You realize it comes from your inner strength. So this is just encouraging you to be eloquent, creative, and bold, but don't back down. Trust your intuition or your intuitive perceptions, which is also tied to, if you're balancing your emotions, this water, there's a sense of heightened intuition, which is, you're just going to have to allow yourself to tap into. So this is really good. Basically, this has to do with the base and sacral chakra. And it's very earthy element. In fact, I have a card. You see this? This is the crystal right here. I'm trying to see if you can get it good. And you can, how about like this? Let's work it like that. Okay, you see that? That's the carnelian. It's very pretty, isn't it? I think so. So, don't back down and tap into your intuition and your creativity. Because whatever it is that you are working your way up to, is going to take a creative mind. So you're going to have to release all this stuff. And if you have one of these crystals, it would be good to keep it on you. Like I said, we don't know what all these thoughts, and it doesn't have to be yours. It could be people coming at you with their malarkey or manure, however you want to call it. And the last card, I love the trees. I love my trees. I love my trees. The last tree here, this is the tree of life. So this is the ash tree. This is about influence, which the Queen of Pentacles is. She radiates influence. Now, you could tap into this energy for yourself, or maybe there's a Queen of Pentacles that's going to help you. It all depends. Now, from the innermost center of your psyche, your good influence radiates far, spreading light. Isn't that beautiful? This is to tell you that you're strong enough to stand alone and triumphant over any difficulties, even within yourself. Others, you can triumph, raise above, be that Queen of Pentacles, and just look at these people out your peripheral view, because you don't want to lose focus as you move towards your goal. Wow, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So just know that you have everything you need. You have the creativity, balancing your emotions, and it may be at some points challenging this week as we come into that full moon of Cancer. However, we have so much other things that can allow us to move forward without getting any bumps and bruises, because that's what you want to do. And what's going to keep you from getting, all of us from getting bumps and bruises, to stay out of our head. And if this is stuff coming at you from other people, realize it's not you, it's them. And can really look at this as a blessing, because you know their character. There's a reader that I sometimes watch. She was saying that someone had hacked her computer or her phone or whatever. But the blessing is, now you know it's not a good thing. Trust me, I realize that. But you know the character of people you're dealing with. So you'll always know where they stand. But at the same time, you elevate yourself. You don't have to stoop to that level. You focus on where you're going. And don't be deterred by these folks. And get yourself a carnelian. If this is better for you to see. This crystal, keep it on your person. This will repel. And at the same time, in addition to repel, this is also allowing you to tap into your creativity. This activates the base and sacral chakra. And interesting enough, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Scorpio. It's like during their seasons. Now, we're in Capricorn season, but this is the Capricorn sun, but we're going to have that full moon Friday in Cancer. So there's the polarity, like home versus work. So this is going to help you deal with things creatively and repel that evil eye, this stuff. And then you are going to have to get control of your emotions, bring them back into balance. And you notice how she looks very regal here? That's what you need to be. Be your regal self. Step into your future. Let all the stuff go. Climb as high as you can see. Tap into your creativity and influence. So I think this is going to be a very interesting week, you guys. So again, hit the subscribe button, like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I hope this is the best week ever. And don't forget, tap into the 2020 readings that I posted. I already posted the monthly for January, and stay tuned for the full moon readings that will be coming up later this week, okay? And everybody, have the best week ever. This is Sister Omi. Peace.